am here today, bear me a little bit of patience. I lost my sister this weekend, but I could not go to Burundi. I thought, let me come here to do this because I got to do what I love most, fighting stigma. It's one of my drive. And so in this moment, we're going to talk about improving the healthcare system, engaging with the migrant community, and growing up with HIV. I am living with HIV now for 20 years, and 24 years with the diabetes, 10 years with the blood pressure, but I'm here alive and kicking. So HIV stigma and discrimination is no joke, it's a real. So since 2003, I was diagnosed with HIV. So now, basically, I'm 20 years living with HIV. One day, I decided to come out of the closet, share my story. And I did a big campaign in the Netherlands, a national campaign. You can see it through billboard and through the magazines. And in 2019, I also participate in a fun program on television. That's a fun program called Man Bite Dog. And when I was sharing my colorful story of living with HIV, somebody from my dentist saw it on TV. This is what happened. She went on my file and marked it with the HIV, with the red, with the 4 exclamation mark. You see 2 there, but in the end, there is also another 2 exclamation mark. So that was 2019. And I went back to my dentist. I asked, why do I have, my name is marked with the red color? My dentist said, yeah, 10 years ago, we asked you if you are, you have AIDS. You hide it, you didn't tell us, now you said it on a national television, so I am protecting myself and my colleagues. I am warning my colleagues, and I say, why? Because 10 years ago when I came, that was in 2010, when I went first time to their practice, and they give me the form. When they asked me if I had AIDS, or I could not say I had AIDS because I never had AIDS in my life. In 2008, I gave normal birth by pushing baby because I was undetectable. My son now is 15, and I call him my you trophy baby. You know, he's now 15 years. He was born negative, and I did give normal birth. And then you go to the dentist 2 years later, you get a dentist who's telling you asking you to fill the form that you had AIDS. I said no, proudly. So this is what happened. I tried to talk to him about undetectable, equals untransmittable. I tried to talk to him about guidelines and even remind him about hygiene protocols. He didn't change. So when he didn't want to change, he said all the patients who are living with HIV, they have that red mark color because he need to warn his colleagues. So from 2019 until today, that dentist never changed the rules. We are still marked with the red color where it's not necessary. So you understand now why people, they are not keen to be open about their HIV status, because we get to treat like we are zombies. We are infectious, while we're not. That's my story of the dentist. That's what it's about. In the healthcare system, we have to change. We have to change. So we're going to talk about how we can engage the migrant community. When I came in the Netherlands and I was living in Amersfoort, I was known as an African woman who teach Burundian culture by doing dancing, singing, by playing my special traditional instrument from cow horn. You can see that is very special instrument. And I was teaching African dance workshop, and then also I was giving children storytelling. So I was just openly living with HIV, and doing this art form. And I thought, like, no one was afraid to interact with me during my when I doing the dancing or when I doing storytelling. I saw that the positive impact of me being artist and open about my HIV. Then I said, like, okay, art and passion can be used to fight HIV stigma. That's how the Stories of Hope was born. I did it with a migrant living with HIV in Amsford, together with the photographer and the designer. We did work on different artists with different art form, and then we made these Stories of Hope. And then we presented on 18 July 2021 on Mandela Day in Amsford. This is how it was, and it was actually during the COVID, but we did our best. And a year later, Stories of Hope went globally in it's 2022, and it was in Canada, and migrant from migrant community from Canada and other organization from local organization from Canada. They were coming to our booth to find out how they can also fight HIV stigma during the using their talent, because what we our target, our objective was more share your talent and break HIV stigma. This is it was very nice experience and interaction. And now we are building an HIV community of heroes of hope. We are going coming years to add more HIV allies, like healthcare professionals or other people who work with us, people working with closely with people living with HIV, or people who lost their family members during the epidemic when AIDS started 40 years ago. All those people, they need voices, so we going the coming years to give them also a space to share this talent, to help us, because we cannot do it alone without them. So here you can see there is Daria is a newest, and Jennifer Hopeless is a drug activist, is a first PrEP activist in the Netherlands. And yeah, this is really a very exciting that we continue to do this. So growing up positively. I am 47 years old, and I'm living 20 years with HIV. And there is a way of, we keep on talking about HIV and old, HIV and old, HIV old aging. But if you look at it, there is somebody who was born in the 90s, somebody who's 35 years old, have been taking medication the rest of their life. And today we have somebody who's like 50 and then 2 months of taking HIV medication. But we are all aging from 0 to 100. Every day somebody's celebrating a birthday. See, I was just participating in talking with the Pause Vibe podcast from Ireland. So from my experience, I've been talking with the different people, different communities in different countries, and I realized this is HIV and aging. We have to give it another name, growing positively, because in the end, there is certain question that always come, whether you start medication today or you started 30 years ago, there is always one question, that's genuine question that comes. Sometimes you ask yourself, do you know the side effect of a medication you are taking? Everybody, if you start today and somebody start 5 years ago, it's the same, or 20 years ago. It's the same question. And it's very genuine. It doesn't matter how old you are, but we always have a question that is bothering us and we want to share. And then we have the Thrive, which we do, like where we share dreams, and then participants are exchanging their question. I have this dream, how can I get there? And then during this time, you see that participants, either you are old or you are young, you have something in common, you can share experience. The one who already take medication a long time can share the experience with the one who's starting. There is always, you get community mix and different generation sharing experience. And this is one of the workshop Thrive, where you see they are doing dream trees. And this is a community. Thrive is actually a good workshop I gave for different, everywhere it can be, but people can share the experience, can feel like it is more about encouraging healthy living and aging, living, growing positively. So, and this is me, and this is my Thrive team. They are not here all. And thank you very much. That's me, HIV Stigma Fight.